gosh, we're doing 2 live streams, a video and a reel or a short in one day. Must be a historical day. Must be. I'm going to give you just a minute or two to join in. This is going to be a short and sweet. I always say that. There's never anything short and sweet, but nonetheless, I'm gonna wait for some of y'all to join in. We're actually in between huge rainstorms right now. I kind of have a feeling it might be difficult to do a live stream. There's a fly in the car. Every time. That is the good. There are good points about it being cold outside in the winter. I'm just going to jibber. I'm going to jibber jabber until you guys join in. I see one person right now, so I'll just sort of a couple things we need to talk about, and I'm going to be talking in code. I don't mean to frustrate you, but if you understand where I'm going to be going with this, then you're going to be like, I got you, girlfriend. Gotcha. So good afternoon to you. There's a couple joining in. I'm waiting till I see it's like I get one or two, and I'm gonna roll that window down. I better not let another one in. Get on out of here. Flick Satan. No, I got him out. How are you doing today, guys? Listen, we're gonna make this short and sweet. It'll turn into a video, so if you don't catch it right now in real time, I will put it up as I do for you to catch a little bit later. But we are in between rainstorms. We had a huge downpour, then it stopped, and it kind of got nice, and then we had a huge rainstorm again, and then now we're bouncing. This is going to be this way for the next day or two. As you know, parts of East Tennessee are just flooded out, so we're dealing with a lot of weather and a lot of rain. Only 45 of you right now. I mean, I know you should be cooking your chicken casserole and stuff, but this is what I'm suspecting is happening. Let's watch the numbers here. And let's see what's going on, because I have told you guys, we'll just get it started. I've told you guys that for the past, I don't know, 5-7 days that I felt like there is some massive thumbing down going on. Do you feel thumbing? Are you catching my code? Are you catching me? Give me a thumbs up if you're like, I know what you're talking about. So let me tell you this right now. I really, this is not about political party. This is about getting it out. And as you know, that has been a tricky thing for the past couple of years. And I want to pass some information to you, which you probably, a lot of you are probably more informed than I am. And I want you to listen to me. If you don't ever listen to me about anything else, Carolyn, we're on a roll because I feel we need to do this. I've got about 15 minutes in between what I'm doing, so I thought I would put this out there because I'm seeing some things, and I think this is important to put out immediately. This is il est important. Did I say that right? I passed French. I'm glad I'm not in French right now. Woo! But anyway, listen to me. Now, usually by now, when I put up a live stream, I might have 800 or 900 people. I have 156. And usually, a lot of times when I do a stream, I can have 1,800, 2,000, 3,000 people. I have 156 people right now. Let's see if that number changes. Hi there, how you doing? So I'm just going to keep talking, and we're going to go with it, and we're going to put it up, and the Lord's going to take care of it after that. Listen to me. You are in an age right now where you have phone like me, you have a laptop, yada, yada, yada. I want you to screenshot until you are as blue as the man on the Olympics. Do you hear me when I'm telling you right now? You need to preserve everything that you've seen go on. Period. Are you hearing me? You're watching. I want you to be the blue fella on the Olympics. I don't know what that was. I was like, why is there a Smurf? Don't laugh at me, but I really did say that. When I saw that, I was like, why is a Smurf on the Olympics? But listen, I gotta laugh about it because we're just traumatized. Listen to me. I don't know, it's just so disgusting. Just a bunch of yuck. That's exactly right. Listen to me. You have to be preserving when you see a picture of Orange Man in the incident from 2 weeks ago, save it. When you see things, when people had titles in certain administrations and they're telling now that they don't, it's happening faster. They're acting like none of this ever happened. This is how you get screwed, and that's exactly. I'm getting to Venezuela in just a second. Thank you, Potato. Is it Potato Head? Listen to me. The sources and the forces of the internet are completely changing the way that you can, I saw this starting yesterday into today. You cannot look up certain things anymore. This isn't a new phenomenon. So if you have things that you've seen in the past 2 to 3 weeks, start screenshotting the fire out of it. Save it to your phone, save it to your computer. If you need to be going out and getting history books, this has been something that I know for a fact that even Glenn Beck has been saying for years. Look, 315, really? Not that I'm offended by that. That's a lot of people. I'm just saying, are you seeing this? This isn't normal. So listen to me. If you are here and you are hearing the sounds of my words, regardless of how you feel about things, you should be appalled that American history is being erased in front of your face. I've been on for 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Do you hear me? Please be very proactive in doing that. I'm not saying to get in a fight with anybody or do anything. I'm telling you, yes, I'm into the thousands by now, okay? So this is what I've been trying to tell you. I've already been watching this on Instagram for the last week. My numbers haven't moved, okay? Okay? So I'm just saying, so everybody's busy cooking, frying chicken and having dinner right now. Let's just say that's the deal, right? But I am telling you right now, this is so important. So put it out there, screenshot it. If you can get print it, thank you, Judy. I love you. Hard copies. It is imperative that you do all of these things. Okay. On the piggyback of that, I want you to hear me on this, which you should already know. I want you to do everything possible to dig in and see what is currently happening right now in Venezuela. Okay? It isn't good. Nothing's good about it. And then I want you to reflect and pray, ask yourself, is this something, that unfortunately somebody here might see? I don't know. Look, we got to pray hard, y'all. We got to pray. I am really, really serious. There is nobody pulling us through but God. There is no one pulling us through but God. Okay? And I'm telling you, if you have not prepared, and I am not doomsdaying you, I am not trying to scare you, I am not trying to manipulate you, I am looking out for you as best as I know how as a human being, even if you don't like me, put it aside, listen to me. You need to make sure in every way possible, as soon as this live stream is over, you better make sure, you need to make sure that you and your family are mentally, physically, and spiritually on fire in terms of your preparations. If nothing ever happens, hallelujah, the Lord has worked. Okay? But I'm telling you right now, I know that probably the majority of people around us, as you very well know, are not ready for something unbelievable to happen. And I don't know of anything that's going to happen. All I know is, as a little woman sitting here, you need to understand that you need to look to what just happened overnight in Venezuela and then ask yourself, wow, look at all the things that are happening right now all around the globe and this. And, You know, what if something like that were to happen here? Should I prepare for that? A sip. I'm going to get a sip. I'm going to get a sip, okay? I don't think people are getting notifications that I have a live stream, because this morning somebody told me they didn't even get a notification until after it was done. So that may be what's going on right now, which is whatever. So if you're hearing this, you're meant to hear this. We're meant to be here together. So absolutely, please be over your pantry. Please make sure that you are able, if at all possible. Jennifer didn't get a notification. Isn't that amazing? See how that works? Please make sure that you have your home is a safe space as much as possible. That I'm going to tell you that you should have a minimum, and this is so minimum, I ain't even lying to you. I'm just gonna 3 months supply. Now, you know, for years I've been pushing you to have 2 years out. Okay, but you need to make sure you have the basic. Just think of it this way, ladies. If you ladies are listening, just go ahead and plan to say, I'm going to go ahead and get all. I mean, I love the weather. I'm going to pretend fall baking is coming on early because it feels a little fall-y a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have the things that I need for the next couple of months and put away. Okay, if you need to psychologically psych yourself out, then do so. I don't want you to do it. I want you to be here with me. But whatever motivation it takes in order for you to make sure. Okay, yes, some of you are talking about the 5 cans, because I had, 2 years ago, I was like 5 cans a week, 5 cans a week, 5 cans a week. I know how expensive food is, guys. I understand it. But I'm just saying, do everything in your power. Jelly beans here. I love my jelly bean. And helping out. All the basics. I just want you to hit the list of the basics. The basic foods, a couple extra bags of this for your dog. Make sure you've got your candles and your light bulbs, or, well, light bulbs are good, but your flashlights, extra blankets, all the things that you need to have. I'm not panicking you. No. There's 8 billion people on the planet, and there's 700 of you here. I seriously doubt I'm causing a panic. But I am saying, from this moment forward, if you have let up at all, no more. Okay? I want you prepared. And being prepared is what is going to help you to keep your stress level down. Basic medications, 8.2 billion. Jan just told you. I want you to have your basic medications, your basic needs for your pets, because they are important to you people, because you are animal people like me, and I want you prepared. All the basics. Okay? We're going into August this week. Okay? I mean, we're cruising for a bruising into fall. Okay? We're talking about, again, you're having to preserve history on your own. What does that tell you? Make sure, Scarlett, she's on it. Honey, she's got it. Make sure you always keep your gas tanks full, okay? Maybe go ahead and buy an extra, if you need propane, make sure. When I used to have my house on propane, I do not know what propane is right now, because I don't live off of propane. We have we wood heat predominantly, and whatever. We're not doing that right now, but obviously make sure that you are set. You need to have your propane topped off. Hopefully your prices are really cheap right now, as cheap as they're gonna get. Get it done, hun. Get it done, hun. Get it done. Even if you just have to go out for your grill, get an extra, set it aside safely. Do so. Okay? Yes. Like Jace Medical, if there's anything that you've just been kind of like, yeah, I've been meaning to do that, no more. No. And I'm in this boat too, because no one is ever ultimately prepared as much as they can be. Prepper Mimi, that's my girl, Mimi. Listen, if you need to print something off, some certain recipes or things, do it, put it in a folder, set it aside. Think about all the things that you want to do, should have already done, or you need to recheck. Get it done. Okay? I mean, I'd get it done as soon as you can. No panic. First aid. Look here. Look at these people right here. Look at these wonderful comments. I mean, they are just hitting it up. They are cleaning supplies, Jace Medical, printing things off, dog food, cat food, chicken food, just the basics, okay? I really think you're going to, if nothing else, you're going to feel better about everything, maybe, at least your world, your economy, your things. I understand things are inflation. Don't get me started. Please don't get me started. But it is important. Nutritional supplements. So everybody here is absolutely right on top with it, okay? Absolutely. 5 cans, up it. Up it. Do not stress about your gardens anymore. Get what you can get. Seed save what you can get. Freeze or preserve however you can do it. Whatever you need to do it. Don't stress about it. You're past it. Like, my gardens in certain ways didn't do what I wanted them to do, so I've set it, I've put it aside. I said, moving on, baby. I'm gonna get what I get. Thank the Lord for it, and I'm absolutely going to flip it and do something a little bit different. Okay? No shame in the game. Okay? You don't need to answer to anybody about what you put on your shelf. Believe me. Okay? I always get beat up and down the. Okay, jam is my jam. There's jam right there. Jam on a 1. We be jam now. Did you see what jam said? Did you hear me on jam? Jam. Okay? Yes. Absolutely. So no panic, because you don't panic. We don't panic. But I just want to be a little fire under your tail, under your booty, to go, the past couple of weeks have been very stressful, and, I didn't concentrate on this. We're all guilty of this at some point. So we're all in this together. But we can't do it anymore, okay? Okay? And I just want you to, like I said, when you things historically that have happened in the past couple of weeks, that may be the last time that you see it. So screenshot it and print it off. When it comes to what happened to Orange Man, you can't, from what I'm understanding, I saw bits about this morning, but I got real busy through the day and through the afternoon, and then my beautiful husband has come home. He said, do you know what's going on? And I'm like, there's 40 things going on. So what are you talking about? He's, if you search for this, you're not going to see it anymore. So let me ask you, what country are we living in? Ask yourself right now. What's going on? And then when you think about that for a second, this is where I'm translating it to, you better start getting prepared. And I say this with love and compassion, because I feel it's my calling to continue to say this over and over. And, we've been through this for years, and everybody thought you and me were crazy. Whatever. I mean, think about all the things that have been, I don't know what's been said to you, but I know you realize a lot of things have been said to me, so I naturally assume it's probably been said to you too. We don't even have time for that anymore, okay? Okay? Yes, this is not the country you grew up in right now, okay? Come to terms with that now. Come to terms with that right now. You turn inward. I'm going to say this. Guys, you need to dedicate your life, Lord, okay? Okay? You need to dedicate, you need to do it. Because I'm seeing people today that are not prepared, and they're seeing the things that we've been talking about for a long time, and they're not handling it very well, okay? They wish they were in your position, because see, you've already been here. You're already ahead of the game for many reasons. Even if you're not where you want to be, do you know how far ahead of everyone else you are? And it's not a competition, it's not a game, okay? This isn't the Blue Man Olympics, okay? I can't get over that little thing. He's all blue with that. I was like, when did Papa Smurf grow a red? I know. I'm making fun of the Olympics because we got to make fun of something, because there's nothing to laugh at anymore. So do your homework. Preserve history. Please do it. I am right now. Okay? And books, Bibles, items that you know, like let's say basic, if you go, say you go to the thrift store tomorrow, because you're looking for stuff and you go through the book section and there's a bread making book for 99 cents, or how to, procure your own meat, how to pick those books up and buggy for 99 cents. I know you guys have already done this, but there may be somebody out there that hasn't. So anytime you see something that's an opportunity in terms of something that's literally written down, you absolutely need to put it away. Put it, have yourself a little shelf and put it away. You're going to thank yourself, okay? If you don't ever have to touch that book, maybe your grandbaby will one day. So look at it this way. Everything that you're doing is sustaining the next generation and the generation after that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Folks, I'm going to say it. It's go time. It's go time. Not that when I say go time, what I mean is there's no lollygagging, okay? No more, no more, no more. So please understand what I mean and what position I'm coming from. I just want to make sure that you are in the best position possible for whatever might come, may not come for the next 3 to 6 months, okay? Linda, I just got told that Linda's asking me if I know what happened in the UK. Does this have to do with like a dance studio or something like that, children? Am I correct? This is what I'm talking about. You can take a shower, do all your chores, take a shower, put your hair up in a scrunchie, throw your glasses on your head and say, I'm going to go run a couple of errands, which means you're not staring at your phone, because we never do that, right? Right? And you come home and the world has changed again. Okay? These are awesome. I don't even have to talk anymore. Look at you all in the actual comment section. You are amazing. Dance studio, yes. Yes. So listen, dental care, eye care, if you need to have an important medical appointment, see if you can get that moved up soon. If you can. If you haven't thought about that, just a thought. See, I try to touch a little bit on everything because everybody's in a different position. Okay? I mean, okay, it was a part. Lord Jesus, help us. There's so many things to talk about, and I can't do it. And things I fought for a long time. So all I know to do, folks, is to pray, encourage you to pray, and to come to terms and just really double down on getting your heart right with God and telling you to prepare. Okay? Just bear with me on that, okay? Yes. Well, listen, I appreciate you being here. We ended up with 1247, bigger than I thought it was going to be, so that's good. Yes. Look, you guys are amazing. Keep adding comments. Give me a hug. All of us. It's a group hug right now. We have to be the peacemaker, okay? We have to be the ones that are willing to stand up for what's right. Okay? Okay? I'm not telling you not to be peaceful, but I am telling you to have guts. And having guts, the first step with having guts is to make sure you're prepared, okay? Okay? Because I'm telling you right now, and I've been saying this, give me hugs. I've been saying this for months and months and months. No matter how hard you think you are, there's going to be somebody that needs your help. I promise you that. I try not to promise anything. I do feel it in my heart of hearts. You're going to have to help somebody. It could be a family member, it could be a church member, it could be your mama, it could be, I don't have a clue. I don't. And we have to be courageous. We have to be bold. We have to stand up for what's right. And the biggest move on that is how you are committed to God, because that's how you're going to make the best decisions. If you don't believe me, I can't make you believe me, but I know you can talk to him about it. Okay? All right? And making sure that you are as prepared as possible. I'm telling you right now, think about if half the country, just half the country was doing the things that you folks are doing, minding your business, trying to work, trying to save, trying to be, just be a good citizen and looking out for each other. Think about what we would, and I think in essence, I think that actually exists. But people are, the veil is over their eyes, but yet here we are, watch it start to get stripped away, and they're like, what in the world? Friday, the Olympics might be as offensive as it was and as it still is to this moment. Look at it this way. Might have been one of the best things that ever happened. Because it's not hidden anymore. Never was. But think about that. God is moving, okay? He is. So whatever comes of whatever, whenever, we have to know we are doing the best that we can for each other, our country, our people, our elders. Hello? Every single one of us probably have an elder to take care of. Okay? And I want to tell you something. If you don't, there is as many elders in, say, a nursing home or in a assisted living. There's so many people that don't have anybody and they have no way of doing the things that you're doing. You, down the road, might be helping one of them. You might be helping a child that doesn't have parents. You have no idea what God is going to put right in front of you at any given time. So the better that you're prepared spiritually, physically, and mentally, you're just going to pick right on up. Remember my conversation the other day, and I had several people talking about, I have a doe that has, I know for a fact she had twins, but she's got a third baby now. And it's a little bit bigger than the other two, and several of you jumped in and said she adopted that baby. She's taking care. Probably the that little fawn lost its mama, okay? I want you to be God's fawn, not God's doe, that is willing to understand that you may be stepping in at some point, helping somebody, somewhere, something, and you don't even realize it. And you're saving that, okay? Listen, I'm going to go. Yes, wife of a grumpy old Marine. I'm the wife of a grumpy old sailor. I love that so much. Look, you just never know. Just trust that. You don't know, but you can do it the best you can. I love you guys. I can never thank you enough for all of the support. Keep praying out there. I know. That was awesome. I was like, look at that comment from Life of a Grumpy Old Marine. Did you see that? That was so awesome. Yes. Yes. If you have someone in your family that is a veteran, start picking their brain as hard as you can. These men, women too, these men that have served us, you better honor them to the highest degree, more than you've ever done it, because they have skills that you may not have. A lot of these people get passed over. Elders get passed over. I love my boomers. Our military gets passed over. Our veterans get passed over. Our elders get passed over. They're the smartest ones in the bunch. They did things and have seen things a lot of us young whippersnappers never, you know what I'm saying? So absolutely, it's time to pull it in. It's time to pull it in. Time to pull it in. All right, well, I'm going to go fix my grumpy old sailor a chicken casserole now. Y'all make my day. But I'm really serious. We have these conversations, and you guys say things, and sometimes we don't understand why things... I mean, I've been thinking about that, the whole thing about that deer adopting and helping a little fawn that's not hers. Think about that. We're all going to be in that position potentially. If things continue to erode, and let's pray that it does. Let's just pray. But we need to make sure that we are prepared. Not scared. No fear. But just know, you are so important. I never tell you that enough. I love you guys. It goes in now. I know. Imagine that. Imagine that. First aid classes. I will tell you, I will give her I will tell you right now, look into the Patriot Nurse, okay? Look into the Patriot Nurse. Miss Rachel, you need to be looking, that's the first one that comes to mind, okay? I can certainly sit here and talk about things, but we all know how qualified that she is. So if you are not subscribed to, the sound is cutting off, well, go imagine that. Yes, I'm telling you, God's going to be moving, and you got to be ready for it. I love you. God bless you. Hugging you again. Guys, take it serious. Talk to God. I love you. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Video's up, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to go take care of my grumpy old sailor. Bye. Stay busy.